Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be taking a look at this Kensei or whatever it's called, RTA by Vandy Vape. So I'm really excited and I'll tell you why right below. Okay, so we are going to be taking a look at the Kensei RTA by Vandy Vape. And this is a 2 or 4 millimeter RTA that I'll be showing you. This is a sample pack, so the original or the retail version rather will probably look a little bit different than this. It doesn't even have like the specs on the back or anything to show you, and it doesn't even have the instruction booklet. Again, this is a sample, but I did want to show it to you. And this is how it comes. I do want to let you know that this is the silver with the blue top, but they do have it in black, stainless steel, gold, rainbow, and blue. And the blue one is really pretty. And so you do get your RTA. It currently comes with the 2 milliliter glass already installed. And then you get some extras. You actually get this bubble glass. This makes it a 4 millimeter milliliter RTA. So we are going to be changing it out for the bubble glass because you know me, I like the bigger glasses for the bigger juice capacity. Then in addition to having this resin drip tip that it comes with, it also has the 510 drip tip adapter. And this Delrin drip tip, which has like that knurling or honeycomb feel to it. So that also comes. So you've actually got 3 different choices for drip tips, which I think is awesome. Okay, and then we've got the baggie of goodies. And in the baggie, you've got this key, which I'm going to show you how to use. And then you've got, might as well take it out now. So it's got like a little key in it to use. And then you've got your O-rings, you've got your Allen key, and your little screwdriver. There's your 510 connection. And some extra grub screws are sent your way. There's 4 in there. So you've got your good goodie bag. Again, on the retail version, you'll also get an instruction booklet. We do not have an instruction booklet with this one. But it's okay because we're going to build on it anyways. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This again is the 2 milliliter glass. And it does come with this kind of cool design on top. It's kind of similar to the Pyro RDTA from Vandy Vape. I kind of like that, but it gives it a little bit of a look. And then you've got the bottom here, which is also easy to grip. And whatever you do to one side will happen to the other. So you can close off the airflow and then you can open up the airflow all the way. It's very easy to grip, very easy to turn, but not too easy. I do like that it does have some resistance in it. And if you keep turning it, it shuts off the juice flow, as you can see there, for the RTA. And then you just turn it back and there you go. You can open it. So you can do that. So that's the juice flow in there. You've got your drip tip. Again, it does come with this resin drip tip, which is like a goon style or an 810 compatible. So you can use them in this. It does say Vandy Vape on the top. This is an adjustable 510 pin, which is awesome. And it does protrude and it's got the peak insulator. So, I mean, if you want to use it on your hybrid, I guess you could, but I don't know why you would. But if you wanted to, you could. It does say Kensei or Kensei. I don't know how they're going to be pronouncing it. This is the sample, as I mentioned before. And then it says designed and manufactured by Vandy Vape. And then, of course, you've got Steven Zong's signature on there as well. And if you put the drip tip back, which it fits really nice and snug, open up the top. And then you've got 2 huge, look at this, I can stick my nail in it. 2 huge fill ports for your juice. So you can't, I don't know. I don't want to say you can't over drip because Wendy over drips. So yeah. But yeah, so you can drip there. Make sure that you do not drip down the center. We definitely don't want to do that. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom. And this is the star of the show right here, I guess, huh? This is going to be a little bit different. Look at this. It kind of reminds me of moose ears. That's my personal opinion. It reminds me of moose ears. It does have the gold plating deck, of course. It does come with the Phillips head screws, but again, in the baggie, you do get the grub screws. As far as I know, you're going to continue to get that. It does have the honeycomb, like a bottom honeycomb airflow system. It's got 12 holes in each side. So when the air goes in here, or well, when it's open, where the airflow is, when it goes in, it's actually going to go in and up through the honeycomb ventilation. So I'm really, really excited to vape this for you. And then of course you've got two huge wicking channels here and here. This is a 24 millimeter diameter RTA. So the deck, of course, looks much bigger on camera. So it is a 24 millimeter Addy, so of course this is going to be smaller, but it does look big enough for me to build on. So what do you think? So of course you've got these post holes. Okay, so these holes they look about maybe 2 millimeters big, but look at them. I think they're pretty big. I mean, you wouldn't really want to put like massive builds in here, but for an RTA, I think that they're pretty good size. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do a build. Might as well go ahead and unscrew these. But before I do the build, I do want to show you how to change out the glass with that little tool that I showed you. Sorry, I get it. There we go. All right, so I have those unscrewed. Got my mod right here that I'm going to put it on. Okay, so to change out the glass, what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew the top fill. And then this little tool that comes here, you just put it in here and you turn it. And it loosens it up. And take that off. Take this glass off. You want to keep the silicone though, or the O-ring. So let's put that back on there. Take this off. Put that back on there. So you don't want it to leak, do we? Put that back down. Put it down everywhere. There we go. Make sure it's in that lip. I'll go ahead and put on the bubble glass, which I have not yet had an RTA or any other device that has had the bubble glass yet. So I'm like really super excited about this. Let's go ahead and put that back on, screw that on, tighten it up with this. I'll make sure it's nice and tight because I do not like leaking. There we go. So now we've got the bubble glass. Put this back on. And that's how it looks. I like it with the bubble glass. So we're gonna keep the bubble glass. So just make sure that all my O-rings are on. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put that glass aside. Let's go ahead and start building. What do you think? So for today, I've actually got some fused Claptons from my favorite coil place ever that I found, Coil Clout. So I'm gonna be using those. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Go. Bring this down a little bit for you so that you can see it better. Tilt that up a little. There we go. All right. So, oh wait, better to see you with. So we'll go ahead and get those coils. So here are my coils. Oops, I already took them out. Look at me making a big old mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those in. As usual, I do like to put them in with my favorite screwdriver. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top one in the top one and the bottom one in the bottom one. If I unscrew it enough, because I didn't. I was too busy thinking about that bubble glass. Make sure that those are all done. Oops, out of focus there? Yeah, a little bit. And the hand in the way, so yeah. Okay, so I've got all those out. Put one in the top, one in the bottom, bottom, and top. There we go. Put those in. I'm just gonna scoop those up a little bit to hold it in place. That looks about right. Screw those down. I don't know why my lighting is like sucking all of a sudden. Change of time, I guess. There we go. Screw that one down. I can adjust them afterward. we go. Go. That in there. That, come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Scoot them over a little bit. Right over there. That's why I like them. I like to double check that they are tight. Make sure those are tight, and then we'll go ahead and clip those leads. My camera will focus. I don't know why it keeps jumping out of focus. There's one. There's two. So I've got the first coil in. I'll straighten it up more after I get the second one in. Go ahead and put this one in. Same thing. Top and bottom. I want to move that coil out of the way so I can clip the leads. Move that up. There we go. That'll come out nicely. Okay, cool. All right. The only bad part about this is having to worry about your coil being over there and under it. That one in. Camera would be nice. And that one in. Making sure it's in there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's tighten that down. Tighten this one down. Pretty easy. Should have used my other screwdriver. Don't think I brought it with me. There I did. There we go. Makes it much easier. Okay. Don't turn it on. Turn that one off. Okay, let's go ahead and clip this one. And this one's gonna be the tricky one. But we're gonna get it, so no worries. I've done major surgery like this before. I did have to take it off camera so I can get that lead cut. And I'm just gonna go ahead and position my coils as soon as this thing focuses. Thank you, thank you. Let's focus, there we go. And then push this one over a little bit. Make sure that those are even. This one over a little bit more. Yes, I like them even. Okay, so those look good from there. Looks good from this side. I'll clip this one just a little tiny bit more. There we go. There's a little tiny piece. Okay, so we've got those in. I'm just gonna make sure that these are nice and tight. Once again, before I start firing them. Yep, and yep. And sometimes I just don't trust it. Because that screwdriver sometimes gives me a pain, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so we've got them in there. We've got them nice and, aren't those beautiful? Can't wait to see them glow. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Turn it down, of course. And let's start glowing our coils. This is, I want to say this is like my favorite part. I really, really enjoy the coil glowing. I love to see the colors when they come out. And pinch. And there you go, pinch. And pinch. And glow, and pinch, and glow. Sometimes it takes a minute, but they do start heating up. Okay, here goes this side is starting now. Awesome. Come on. Go. That was a little bit lower. Put this one down just a little bit. I'll raise this one up just a little here. Straighten this one out. Yes, even for me, sometimes it gets a little tedious trying to get them to glow evenly. So this is just something that happens to everybody. but look at them. Yay. Okay, it's starting to glow now. Inside out. And beautiful purple blue. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, so now all we need to do is cool this down, wick it, and we're good to go. So, and to wick it, we are going, look at those colors. We are going to be using the Kensei Vape Cotton Gold Edition because that is my favorite cotton. Go ahead and cut a piece of this. Put the rest back. No, I'm not running out. I got another package. I buy them like a few at a time, so yeah. Okay, zoom in a little bit so that you can see that. Focus. Thank you. And I'm just gonna rip that apart. And then as usual, just go ahead and roll up my cotton. Oh, and these fused Claptons are 2x26 gauge with 36 gauge nichrome 80, 3mm IDs. Should be ohming at about a 0.18, 0.17 when I'm done. Just in case you're interested, and I'll be leaving the information for Coil Clout down below. They are absolutely my favorite coils. I love them. Probably gonna need more after all these reviews. Oops. Love them. I always make a cotton mess everywhere I go. I'll find cotton on myself, like in different places. Like I'll be in the house and I'll be like, oh, I got cotton on my pants. I don't know if that happens to you, but that happens to me all the time. I do the same thing on this side. Just rolling it up. Get that one in there. Okay, here we go. Just it in there, not too tight, not too loose. Looking good, looking good. And then of course, as I always do, I am gonna go ahead and fluff out my wicks. Fluff that one out. And fluff this one out. Fluff this one out. Go, start trimming. Trimming. I'm just gonna eyeball it right now, and then I can always, you know, trim off a little bit more. I don't want them too short, so I can see what we're doing here, but I don't want them too thin either. I don't want any leaking. Just gonna thin them out just a little bit more. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the wicking channel. So here we go. Got that one in. That one in. I don't want to shove them in there, so I think I'm going to thin them out a little bit more. And it's got a big wicking channel, but you don't need tons and tons of cotton in there because you will get a dry hit if you have way too much cotton in there. So we're just going to thin it out a little bit more. Wendy does not like dry hits, let me tell you. I'll go ahead there, trim it down just a little bit more. Do this side in there. Much better. Yes, much better. That one in there. I'm not shoving it. I'm just literally putting it in there. There's a whole bunch of room left here. Okay. Still have air pocket room there. So that's good. To the other side. Same way, just gonna thin it out a little bit and then trim it up a little bit more. Take that off, trim that up, give it a little haircut, and then go ahead and put it in there. One side, here's the other. Go, make sure it's not too much. There we go. Give it some room. Yep, it's got room to breathe. Okay, so got that in there. So now it's time to juice her up. Got strays coming out. I hate stray hairs. There we go. So let's Juicer up. For the juice today, what do I have? Well, Wendy, I've got some RKOI from Coil Spill. My favorite strawberry flavor. It's a strawberry champagne. I'll leave the information down below. There's a coupon code to coilspill.com. If you use Wendy Vapes 1, you get 20% off. So, hey. Who doesn't like to save, huh? I love to save $1 when I can. So we'll go ahead and start priming up my coils, putting some juice on the coils. Not too much because this is bottom airflow. So I want it to soak in. I mean, there might be a little bit in the little honeycomb things because I just dripped in it, but that's not going to be leaking. Fault. That'll be mine. Oh, I hate when I drip. There we go. And to this side, just go ahead and wet the wicks. Make sure that they're nice and wet. And when they're wet, go ahead and put the top on. This is the exciting part. Second exciting part of it is gonna be vaping it. So go ahead and put that on. Screw that top on there. Got it on. Yep, everything's on. And I'm gonna keep it closed off. I've got the airflow closed and the juice flow closed, so we're gonna go ahead and fill her up. Let's go ahead and do that. This is huge, look. I love these fill ports. They're just huge. So fill up my bubble, put on the top. And open up the airflow and the juice flow. And let's go. Oops, my nails is a little bit harder. There we go. Open it up so I can see the cotton. And there's my bubble. You saw that bubble? Got some bubbles going. So, yep, let's go ahead and take it on top. This is beautiful. I love the bubble look. Yep. Let's go ahead and take it on top. Okay, so here we are back on top with the Kensei or Kensei RTA. Got the bubble glass on it. Got the airflow wide open. And let's have a vape. I know what this juice tastes like. That's why I pick it. That and the fact that it's my favorite one ever. I am ohming at a 0.16. It's a little off, but 0.16 is good for my fused Claptons. It's wicking great. I've been watching the bubbles go up. It vapes great. I have no leaking at all. The way that I wicked it, there's absolutely no leaking. None. Working great. There's my bubbles. And yeah. And it looks great. Look at that. I love it. It looks great on my mod. The tip is nice. I'm chain vaping a little bit. I don't feel it getting hot. Another vape. I love the bubble glass. I mean, it comes with this one if you like it. If you want the 2 milliliter juice capacity, there you go. But for the 4 milliliter juice capacity, this is where it's at. And I really like the bubble. Look at that. Bubbles. Almost matches my wall in the back. If you haven't noticed, yeah, I have a new wall. I have new room, new wall, still working on it. I had to show you my colors because it's really, really pretty. And yeah, so for the Kensei or Kensei RTA, I found it at like 4 different places so far. GearBest has it for like $35.09. Element Vape has it for $37.95. Vaping Source has it for $27.90. And myvaporstore.com, if that's one of your trusted sites, will be getting it in. It's not in yet, but it will be coming in. Yeah, so this is like a new design with the honeycomb bottom airflow. I like it. I'm getting really good flavor, which I was thinking I probably would because with my favorite RTA, which is the Aromomizer Plus, it does have the honeycomb airflow, and I personally like it. There are some people that don't like it. I do like it. I think that it's great. Pros and cons. Pros, I love that it comes with the drip tip, the resin drip tip. I like that you've got the options of the 510 and the Delrin, and then that one. I love, love, love the option of the bubble tank. Having that bubble glass already included is really, really nice. I like that they put the key in there so that you could tighten it. The build deck, I do like it. The only thing I don't like is that gold on it. It looks almost fake, the gold plating. But other than that, I mean, that's what it is. The flavor on it, I know exactly what this flavor is, and it's vaping beautifully. If you wick it like I did, where you don't have too little, too much, you're not going to have any leaking. This whole time, no leaking. And I even dripped a little bit in the honeycomb airflow when I was dripping, you know, wetting my coils and the cotton in the coils. And so far, I have absolutely no problem with it. I love the top of it. I love that look of it. It's very easy to grip. I like that the airflow is not too tight and not too loose, that you can move it. I love the fact that you can shut off the juice flow. For me personally, sometimes when I have like an RTA where you can't shut off the juice flow, sometimes it does get prone to leaking, even if you close off the airflow. That's just my opinion, my experience, the way that I've vaped. I love, love, love the colors that it comes in. Black, stainless steel, rainbow. And the blue one is gorgeous also. The blue one matches this. And gold. So gold, for RTAs, I'm not into the gold, but I really, really like this one. And the blue is really, really nice. If you saw it in the picture at the beginning. Other than that, I mean, what else can I say? It's 24 millimeter. That's good. I wish it was, I like bigger addies. I do like bigger addies. Okay, if you're not going to go up to 30, 26 would have been nice. Gives you a little bit more play on the build deck, but for the way that it is and the shape that it is, the price isn't bad. If I didn't have it, I would have bought it. Definitely. I love RTAs. RTAs are like one of my things. Besides RDAs, it's RTAs. I'm not really into tanks too much, but yeah, for RTAs, I would have definitely gotten this. So yeah, if you like the review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing some giveaways on my Patreon page. So if you want to find out about that, I'll leave the link below. And I'll be doing giveaways there and some other like different types of videos as well on my Patreon page. If you want to check me out on Facebook, I have my own group. It's Wendy Vape's Hangout. You can come and join us there. It's good for beginners, intermediate. It doesn't matter. We help each other. Love it, love it, love it. If you want to get some coils, Coil Clout, I'll be leaving that information down below. And I think that's about it. Oh, let's not forget RKOI, coilspill.com. If you use my coupon code WendyVapes1, you get 20% off, which is awesome. So until the next time. Bye.